Okay, first quick announcement. I'm not using my face cam just because my room's a goddamn mess. So bear with me while I get the rest of my setup done. Okay. Well, that's about all the setup that I can do for the moment, so welcome aboard to anyone that sees this. We're going to be doing the oh so wonderful Elden Ring. So, when it dropped, I took a bunch of time off because I've been excited for this game since it's announced. Because open world Dark Souls, that sounded super cool. And I've promptly lost way too many hours into this game, and it is now arguably my favorite Soulsborne game. Oh, right, I need to click in here. There we go. It's not going to register any of my inputs without it. So, as you can see, I've done some playing. I've done a full playthrough with Wanderer Dusty, hence the almost 100 hours. And then the other character was me wanting to try out a different build. But we do have an entirely new build. Or, well, I say entirely new. It's a different one from what I have already, but we're going to be doing one of my tried and true builds for this playthrough. And we will be adventuring with the Moonlight Knight. So it took me a little bit to try to figure out, like, what kind of starting class is best. Because that's something that I really like doing with some of the other games, is figuring out which one fits what I'm going for, really. So it's like in Demon Souls, I did Royalty because that one's just honestly the best starting class of that one. Dark Souls 1, I did Pyromancer because I knew Pyromancy was what I was going to be going for. That, and it was just a level 1. Dark Souls 2, I love what the Explorer gets to start with, just all the extra items that they have. So I did that one, even though statistically it wasn't the best, but with how many levels you can put into your character in Dark Souls 2, that wasn't much of a problem. And then for 3, it ended up being the Knight was the closest one. So, like, well, normally I probably would have gone for the equivalent in this, the Wretch, or maybe, like, whatever the half hybrid sorcerer starting class was. I probably would have done that, but I went with Knight because that one worked pretty well, especially for the starting of trying to cheese out the Dancer at the very start, because boy, howdy, that's always rough. So in this one, it took me quite a while to kind of figure it out, and I figured, I don't know, so I really wanted to try Prisoner, because it sounds like a very interesting start, plus the helmet's really goofy. There's a little bit more boob than I was expecting, so we'll just, we are going to be doing a female character. I've already got the design put together, because, you know, I don't want to waste your guys' time with me sitting in front of a character creation screen, if I can help it. We'll do that one. So this character's name is Eveline. That's how you spell it. Evelyn. I'm not very good with words. I mean, thankfully in this game you can change your character's name at any point. So Well, I mean, once you get access to certain things. So if I need to redo the name, that's one thing. Now, I'm also trying to decide what would be best. Because really, the Stone Sword keys are really good, especially just like being able to access certain areas that they're blocking off at the start is really nice. The Golden Seed is arguably the best, just the extra flask. And then Land Between Ruin gets you starting 3,000, which is really good. So, let's see. Earnestly, the main thing from our start is going to be items that I can pick up. So I think Golden Seed will be best. So we'll be adventuring into this mess. And then showing off the opening cutscene, because that's always important. But yeah, my god. The game dropped, and I think any waking moment that wasn't me going to work, getting home from work, or trying to do like some chores around the house was me playing this game. And it's just so good. If anyone is ever interested in a Soulsborne-esque game, I would recommend it. This is both the most accessible game, like really easy to get into if you're willing to learn the Dark Souls formula, but it's also hard as fuck. Anyways, I'll stay quiet so we can listen to this oh so interesting opener.
The lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
That man's getting 8.
A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
I really love that at that second part of that cutscene, the guy just kind of like puts a lot more emotion into that. Like, it sounds like someone truly trying to raise up the dead and, you know, scooch them along their adventure.
A tarnished of no renown.
Me and my stupid hat.
Cross the fog
Boobert.
to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring.
Oh boy, I sure do love getting flashbanged by my fucking monitor.
The Elden
Ah.
Lord
Excuse me. I've got a little bit of schmutz in my system today, and I don't know why. Like, I'm not sick. I got schmutz. Okay, first things first. Take off the goofy hat, because we got to enjoy the character creation, I guess. Get that. And embark on our brand new adventure. So even though I've put tons of hours into this game, I still haven't gotten to everything. Like, this game has just a bunch of different things that you can do, and I still have a lot more to figure out. Like, I missed a bunch of NPC quest lines. There was 2 bosses, or like really big bosses that I didn't end up fighting. Well, I mean, one I fought and lost to a lot, and anyone that's played the game can probably tell you which one. And then the other one I actually just didn't even find because I didn't do the quest line that spawns him. Ooh. I want to beat him, because I haven't done that yet with any character. Ooh. That's a poor way to do it. I wonder if you can stagger him with like a charged heavy, if you can get behind him to do one. Oh, okay, that's a new move. Damn it. I haven't beaten him yet, and so far that record stands. Gotta remember, anytime a cutscene starts, I can't leave my controller on the desk, because it's going to start vibrating for some reason, and it's going to make a lot of noise. I do appreciate, like, the little itty-bitty callback to Demon's Souls with that, though. Like, it's a fight that you're supposed to lose, to send you on the proper path and all that fun jazz, and I think that's just a neat little way to do it. Man, those pants do not fit. The Haunts. Hauntsimus Maximus. Well, he's more like a deer goat thing. I gotta say, I do love Torrent. I love his design and just how helpful he is.
Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
My character's just like, what the fuck?
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Just tell it to me so, like, ominously.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I don't even know what that is. Cue the wake up, sleepy bum from Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh man, that'd be that'd be a dumb sound effect to have on a soundboard. What ho? Adventure! Gonna do the little side tutorial thing here, mostly to redeem my golden flask, but extra souls are extra souls. Can't ever say no to them. I'm gonna need to get a better shirt. See, I already know what I'm doing, so I don't need those darn tutorials. But mostly, this is just like tutorial heaven, tells you a lot of the basic stuff. Locking on, jumping, attacking, and some of the other tidbits of the game that is wholly unique to this game, and not so much in the Souls games, or at least in some way, shape, or form. Guard breaks are still a big thing, which is very handy. Especially since I've got a thrusting sword, so Lord knows those aren't going to do me a whole lot against shields. Hi-ya! And one of you. Low-key, I'm just hoping for them to drop something. Jumping attacks are so good. Look at that shit. Easy. He's actually supposed to teach you a little bit about poise breaking and guard counters, but don't need it. Don't need it. I've got magic, which honestly, from a lot of the things that I've been seeing, this is one of the first games where magic is really, really good, but you need to just kind of know what each spell does. That, and I think magic scaling goes all the way up to 70, because that's what the highest requirement is for a spell, which is dumb. Especially considering 40 was the, like, soft cap, I think, in Dark Souls 3. Gotta get the multiplayer stuff. Probably won't be doing a whole lot of multiplayer, but I'm sure we'll do a little bit. Character needs a haircut. And here we are. The oh so wonderful world of Elden Ring. And the boss that probably bullied everyone. Well, I say probably. Most definitely. I would love to hear of some, like, new player who just never touched the game before, didn't know he was here, got into a fight with him and came out on top. Just by either sheer luck or sheer skill.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring?
Yes.
Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are made.
You've got no bitches.
Guidance, without the strength of runes, and
I'm sure that meme's been done to hell already.
to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace.
Boobert.
A path that a tarnished must travel.
I wonder how many people killed him, just because he seems like he gives off the vibe of just like, I'm gonna betray you later.
It will lead you, tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
So yeah, on the map, they tell you where to go. Pretty straightforward thing. Gonna try to avoid the tree sentinel for now. We won't be fighting him yet, because I've got some gear to pick up. But we are going to make a mad dash. Well, okay, so basically the battle plan is there's some equipment that I want to pick up, like, right out the get-go, because it's quite literally available from the get-go. And to do so, I need to kind of boogaloo my way through some nonsense. And to boogaloo, I need to get my horse. Thankfully, there you can actually get him just a little bit up ahead. Get all the fruits. Honestly, I was expecting a poise break. Got a helmet. Would like a chess piece. Kukri. I do need as many souls as I can get. Mostly just for level ups of a certain kind. Going into blue decks. Wait. So since I consider myself a connoisseur of sorts for the Moonlight Greatsword, I kind of have a ranking for like which ones are the hardest to get or which versions. This one might take the new top spot because currently the top three is this game, Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne. Because Bloodborne's is stuck in the DLC, so that kind of puts it up to the top. Dark Souls 2's version of the Moonlight is stuck behind the a playthrough 2, which sucks. But with the addition of the like bonfire aesthetics, you can kind of skip over that and get it fairly early still. It just takes a little bit of gumption. And then this one is stuck in behind an entire quest line, which is impressive. So, I really want to say that this is the, like, one of the hardest ones. Well, I got greedy and I paid for it. Okay. So the flail I know applies bleed. Oh, it's just quite literally my dexterity. So I would need a few levels into that. Because there is a enemy that I can cheese towards where I'm going that gives a bunch of souls as well as doesn't really fight back. Don't mind me, Mr. Knight. Good parry! Oh, proud of myself. I'm scared of you having friends. I'll give it on try too. Stop giving dogs iframes. You fool. Haha! That's a really good spell. Okay. Got the partisan. Okay. I didn't realize that that was what that spell was. Oh, this spell is so good. Because you can just set up and do that. Okay, needed to get that. Mostly just for the whetstone and not so much the storm stomp, because I'm not going to be using a weapon that can be given in the Ash of War. Yeah, don't need to go that way yet. Let's see. I don't think I don't have any item runes to pop. I probably only have enough for like 2 levels, which is a shame. And then another cutscene. Woo! I like how no matter what time of the day it is when you rest at this bonfire, it's always night at this point. Like your character just said, fuck it, I'm gonna sit here for the entire day.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
The premier waifu of Elden Ring.
I offer you an accord.
You gonna give me a car?
Finger maidens. They serve the 2 fingers, offering guidance.
I was gonna be like, let's see it from the other side, and then just like boobert. The boobert there.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
I know, you don't gotta keep rubbing it in.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled.
I don't really want to know what
Summon
happens
me
if you
by
refuse.
grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Thanks.
Use it to traverse great distance. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
So as much as I want to increase my dexterity,
Your ambitions.
I want to increase intelligence first.
You would follow.
And then we now have access to our special boy Torrent, who's going to help us cheese our way into some gear. Don't mind me. Ah, that caused damage, alright. Poke. Oh, right, that's not the breakable one. Oh boy, it's raining. Get the golden seed. The wind whirls. I actually don't know what their in-lore reason is for that. I just, thank you, need that. Yeah, I missed. not going to be grabbing any graces just so that I don't think that I've explored the area. Because that was a big problem that I did when I boogalooed in my first initial playthrough, was I'd grab the graces along the way, and that would make me feel like, oh, I've already explored that area, I got the grace, so then I missed out on a bunch of gear. Don't mind me just coming in to steal your shit. That heater shield's a really good starting shield to have, so we'll be coming back to you, my friend, whoever's asking. I might as well sip, because things will get dangerous soon enough. Then we got ourselves a bunch of unfriendly undead. The plant. I want to say, just because of the size of this game, I might potentially do some multiplayer shenanigans. Because I really stayed away from doing multiplayer in my runs on, like, all the other FromSoft games. But multiplayer is really fun in this one, so I might do something along with that. Don't mind me, Mr. Boss. Get fucked. I don't know if I'm going to have enough runes to grab something while I'm here, because there's a shopkeep that I want to hit, but I don't know if I'll have enough money for what he has, and I don't know if there's an easy way for me to get cash on the way. The only problem with not hitting the graces along the way is that if I die, it's a long way to get back. Okay, that's what this key is for. Okay, here's our starting weapon. I'm going to set it in this slot just because it's not going to be the go-to weapon of the entire run, but it is a really good one, and it's probably going to be my side weapon for the run. Because all of my Moonlight Knights have a side weapon, because that's just how handy they are. Earnestly, it's been really hard trying to figure out, like, oh, what should the side weapon of each character be? Because I try to make each character stand out a little bit. So, like, for my Demon Souls one, he stood out on his own. He was the only Moonlight Knight to go off of Faith, because that's what the Moonlight did. But having him be, like, the Paladin sort of character of the group was really nice. Then for Dark Souls 1, he had Pyromancy, and his side sword was Lightning, just because in Dark Souls 1, Lightning didn't have a, like, stat requirement for upgrading. Something died. Or, not upgrading. There's a stat requirement for... Is this where I need to go? Oh, not quite. Farther down. Is the... It doesn't have any, like, scaling with specific stats. Ooh, that golden rune might be very handy. Okay, we got the staff. I need to run over here. We're going to grab ourselves a spell. got our starting spell. Oh, I can teleport now. I think it's like down on that section where... you know what? I'm gonna say fuck it. We don't need to worry about getting that. So we'll teleport back to Gatefront. And then we can begin our exploration in earnest. But I got the starting gear that I wanted. $1,200? That's not too shabby. It might be enough for required level up. Hey, there we go. Alright. So now that we have that, the Meteorite Staff is a really interesting weapon. You can't upgrade it, but it has a natural S scaling in intelligence, so it's really good early game. But certain spells can get past it afterwards. And then there's this oh so wonderful spell. Let's see, how far do those go? Oh, quite far. Oh my goodness. And then the one-handed sword that we got can apply sleep. See, and just like that, you find a break in his defenses, and then you just bully him. As for the standard fellows, they actually will just go wholeheartedly to sleep. And you can just... And when it's buffed, you get intense sleep growth for that, and you can just... And that's why I really wanted to get this sword. I was very intrigued with having a weapon that applies sleep. So, you know, I had to. Oh, they sleep, like, immediately. Okay. Yeah, I am very excited to use this sword. That and, like, so my initial build was Strength Faith. So I was using a great sword that scaled with both, obviously. And I got to use a bunch of the incantations, and they're all super cool. Like, I love... honestly, the entire spell list of this game is just incredible, and I am a big fan for it. You know what? I might as well just put on those gauntlets. We'll put on the lighter one just for weight safety for now. But it's just like, I was very intrigued by the gravity-based spells, and so I'm very interested in trying them out with this character. Mostly because I kind of want to make them the main focus of this spellcaster. Because, like I said, I tried to make all of the Moonlight Knights different. So Demon Souls was Miracles, because he was holy. Dark Souls 1 was Pyromancies, Dark Souls 2 had Pure Magic, Dark Souls 3 had the Dark Magic. Easy. This setup's already kind of ridiculous. I want that for when we start off. I should also be grabbing the cave moss, because that's important. And just like that, the boy is ready for a nap. This build's so dumb already. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn on my fan, because it is already really warm in here. The temperature in my goddamn room is so inconsistent. Fan man with the plan. I'll put that on tier 1 just so that it doesn't make too much noise. Ugh. Okay, we have a few actually. I might want to go and buy some items from What's His Nuts at the church. So one of the main reasons I wanted to do the prisoner character as my starting class was it would have enough intelligence to make it really close to getting the meteorite staff and rock sling together, but it was also had enough dexterity for the sword. Behold, dog. Things are so gross. It's like a butthole. And you are a butthole. God, I hate the dragonflies. Come back here. Oh, you fly by motherfucker. I take your friend's head as a trophy, and yours too. Eat shit. Does pretty decent damage. You know, I'm earnestly a little bit surprised that I haven't been having any trouble running the game so far. Because right now, my biggest gripe with this game is some of the performance issues. It has stutter troubles, where it'll just kind of stutter out of nowhere. So I'm pretty happy that it seems to be going pretty smooth. My friend.
You're tarnished, and I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little? I am Carly.
So we'll buy that. Earnestly, we want all of those. It's a shame I don't have enough for those.
Selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. Goodbye.
Okay, and one good thing I like to do is make a mark of where the shopkeepers are, just so that you can kind of remember where to go if you need to buy something. Though I have heard a argument where you just murder all the shopkeepers that you run into, just due to the fact that they drop a bell bearing, which you give to a NPC, and it's kind of like the ashes of a certain character in Dark Souls 3. So when you give them the bell bearing, they gain whatever their inventory was. I also just remembered the reason why I sat down. Okay, Lord knows I'm actually not ready for Tree Sentinel yet. Though I do want... Let's see. I need to go here. Because that's a very important thing to keep an eye out for on your maps, is these kind of like circles with the red around them, because that tells you where the mines are, and you can find a plethora of upgrade materials inside them. So it's always good to keep an eye out for those. You know, I forgot entirely that I have the the haunts. Go to bed. Sleep tight, asshole. This sword is going to be very nice to have. Touch grass. Oh, I've got the whole fucking militia after me. I know I would like to get some other spells as well. Like Magic Glint Blade's really nice, but I want to just really explore around with some of the different types of sorceries there are in the game. I also need to make my way and get the lantern, because much like how you can get a torch, which I just realized I forgot to buy, you can get a lantern, and it's just something you fix to your hip. It doesn't give as much light, but keeps an arm free, and that's really the most important part. Gonna make those, and I'm gonna make those. My control stick is apparently starting to have some shenanigans to it. Okay, so that's up. I'd like to set this up with my multiplayer stuff. You'll see why I made the firebomb here in a little bit. Some damage. I didn't want to come down here. I thought that would kill. We're fine. I just want to see if you guys get put to sleep. Okay, you can. He's just like, I'm tired. I wish I could do a better high-pitched, like, Mario voice, but currently my voice is not about that life. You know, I'm already down 2 Estus. This is not a good start. Let's just try that again. It is a shame that the smithing stones don't respawn. Like, I get it. That'd be too easy. But come on. Give your boy some help. Oh, too early. Just gotta get up all sneaky beaky. Guess if I really wanted to, I could just one-shot all of them. The rats! I hate how dangerous everything is at the start of this game. You start with so little health. Well, there's a guy on playthrough 2. That's for damn sure. And yep, there's the other path. I'll have to come back to that. I've got things to explore down here. You fool. My R1 spam knows no bounds. Just give him the poke. Alright, can't follow up. Fair bit of smithing stones, which will be handy. The catalyst that I plan on using for the long run is a standard upgrade one, so any smithing stones that I can get will be muy importante. I'd forgotten which side it was on, don't mind me. Okay, this is why I had the fire pot. You can blow up the the dudes with the explosive rocks on their back, which is a really nice little touch. Excuse you. gonna run out eventually. That's gonna make fighting the boss a little harder. And I don't have enough for the fire pot on this guy, so we're just gonna poke. And now here's something I hope you'll really like. Falling puzzles. And all that for the Somber Smithing Stone, which is what we use to upgrade both of our main melee weapons. Ye gods. Oh my god. Oh, my face. Sir, sir. Attaboy. Easy. Easy peasy. No squeezy. Oh, goodness. Don't forget to hydrate yourself. I'm trying to catch up because I have not been doing so. Oh, I'm still technically in the cave. I missed. You know, I bet you with... I heard a noise, and I wasn't sure what the noise was. Gotta be careful, because there's a Dargan. I bet you if I turned all of my red flasks into blue flasks, I might be able to cheese the Tree Sentinel. That looks kind of like I'd be able to get down there, but I also feel like that's just death. Schmitty Stone. Schmitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen the Third. Huh? Oh. Get bonked. If you see a glowing stone, run it over because it drops things. Runes. There we go. Okay, so that's where we start. I would appreciate a little less biting. You know, it would be nice. You know, I actually don't think I found this one in my other playthrough. Okay. Let's start start upgrading my health, because Lord knows I'm gonna need more. Well, I was gonna say, I was curious if they were weak to sleep, but they're just weak to getting bonked. No bite, some more. I don't need this out of you. Also, how you doing, Jester? I haven't seen you in a while. Ow. Oh, I missed. Ow. Little monkey men. They returned to monkey too hard. Whoop. Sir? Bonk him. Ow. Go to bed. I'm good, just a lurker. I mean, fair enough. I'm glad to have you here at the very least. I hope you're enjoying the ride. Let's see, now the real question is, was it worth coming down here? Oh, that just straight one-shots him. It was all for crab eggs. You fucks. Okay, that's death water. Door? Corpse required ahead. Excellent. Leave it to the Souls community. I know I'm a creep. It could be worse. I thought for sure that there was one of the spirit springs over here. Maybe I'm just going nuts. Okay, cool, I got it. And this fine gent dropped some string. No, I don't think I've really explored this section. Ow! Yeah, getting hit knocks the buff off, so that's interesting to know. What happened to the guy I put to sleep? Oh, he's still asleep. Fuck him. Destroy them all, that's the plan. Free souls is free souls. Go to bed. I'll come back for you later. Don't you try to flank me. Okay, Mr. Nappy Time is gonna get a very rude awakening and quick thrust back into sleep. Good night, my sweet prince. Oh, bless. Something that doesn't show my booberts. Man, my character just has, like, I didn't really intend for it, but my character just has a very, like, ominous look to them. Just in the facial structure and the, like, darkness of the eyes with the one really bright eye. Like, I like it, but it's just, it's just ominous. But I'm glad to have some less boobert revealing clothing. Let's see, technically, what would be the first set of armor that I had planned out? Or, like, what's the earliest? Because I know the legwear I won't be getting for a while. The helmet, technically, I could get fairly soon. Technically, if I really wanted to, I could go and get it right now. Though, that's way off in the distance, and I really don't want to deal with that. I know the chest piece is in the academy. And then I didn't really decide on what gauntlets I wanted to use. So I guess for those we'll just kind of experiment with what looks good, but I'll need parts of the remaining bits of the set to do so. God, that just whole thing fucks. No. You stop with the cow horn. That horn really does just sound like a cow to me. Let's see. I think the runes are this way. Because I want to get a hold of the spell teacher. Get parried, bitch! Go to bed. Okay, he isn't one that fully sleeps. Gotta be very careful. No! I didn't realize that guy had a horn as well. Put the torch down. The torch bearers are very dangerous because if they have the torch like held out in front of them, they're actually having an active hitbox. So just getting close is dangerous. Excuse me. My dinner is trying to fight back apparently, giving me the hiccups. I'm here for your treasure. Consider me the highwayman. I don't want to lock on those guys. Ooh. And you knock them off and take them out. I know what my character reminds me of. It reminds me of post-time skip Dimitri from Three Houses. Just the, like, really raggedy hair, the eye patch, the kind of, like, somber look. It all makes sense now. Yeah. You fool. If I can just knock him down, that'll stop the carriage. Oh, and that put him right to sleep, I think. Nope. Okay, the second hit woke him up. Oh, that's right. Big hitbox. Okay, 3 hits, puts him to bed. Wow, this sword's so good. I'm tired. Oh shit. Oh wait, I got it. Let's see, does that put him right back to bed? Oh my god, it puts him right back to bed. What is this fucking weapon? Sleep. Sleep, my child. Only dreams. Actually, you get some bed rest. We've got a horseman to dismount. Excellent. Slap him right in the ass with some rocks. That's how you do it. Alright, this is already much dumber than than my last build. I mean, at the very least, I know what I'm doing a little bit more this time, so it's to be expected, but oh my goodness, this build's already so much fun. Ow. Happy time. Okay, off to find the sorcery teacher. Big plants are not friendly plants. Ow. Getting a little dangerous. Bedtime. And when they go to sleep, you get a damage bonus against them, which is incredible. God, this sword's gonna carry me through the entire early game. I fucking know it. Okay, so let's see. Not a whole lot of deck scaling. For the most part, I feel like the early game leveling up Vigor, Mind, and Endurance is important, just to kind of get yourself into a point where you don't die very often. But when it comes to a little bit later in the game, after you've gotten a few upgrades, the levels into specific stats makes a lot more, or is a lot more pertinent. Hello, my kind lady.
Shall we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly.
I can tell by the rocks.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. Well, your aptitude does appear passable. But
Excuse
one
you?
must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yes.
Well, you are a piece of work.
Thanks.
Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
So let's see. She's got Pebble, which is the standard one. Glintstone Stars for triple. The Arc is honestly a really good one that I want to go for. Crystal Barrage. Yeah, I might get Arc, just because that'll be a good way to fight multiple. Let's see, do I have... Will that give me enough? That's the real question. Oh, close. Okay, I might be able to get some from fighting the plants outside. Ooh, wait, mushroom. Muy importante. I missed. Get rid of the little ones. That's a lot of poison. Ow, you know, I should have guessed that. Imagine making a plant sleepy. What a world. That was almost enough for the spell. God damn it. Yeah, Magic Glint Blade's really good, but I want something that can do a little bit more group-wide. So I'm probably going to stick with Arc for a little bit. Get that poison bullshit out of here. There we go. Well, that one doesn't give a small amount at the very least. Bequeatheth upon me which that I desire. Please.
Young, you are a tadpole when it comes so to become now.
Thank you, kind lady. Just a little bit less than the other one. Now the real test is on the little dudes. That works incredibly well, oh my goodness. Ow. Okay, Glintstone Arc is pretty good. Oh! Thank you very much for the subscription, Ketas. I appreciate it. And also, thank you very much for the raid. Ooh. You guys get to see some of the shenanigans I've been up to. Ow! Whew. How was your stream, man? Did you catch any of the really cool Pokemon in Arceus? Or I actually haven't played that game very much recently. Elden Ring has stolen everything. Wait, come back. Come back. No, not really. Oh, dang. Let's see. Hi-ya! Oh, that just didn't hit the guys on the ground. Dusty, these butts were bullying me. Well, I don't know. Maybe you deserved it. What were you doing to deserve getting bullied? Hi, Mary. I haven't seen you in a while too. It's been a while since I've streamed. I haven't really gotten to see very many of the peeps. This treatment of cheeks sounds about right. You guys get to see in my magical shenanigans. See, I don't think that'll reach. Oh, it does. Ow! It should have been there. I mean, surely. That was the wrong potion. Hard whiff. Ow! Fuck! I keep trying to parry. And I'm not all that good at the parrying in this one yet. Whew. Oh, sleepy time. Bless. The starting combo has been really dumb. Let's see. Okay. What? Oh, you know what? I know what our first plan of attack should be. Or at least on a place on where to go. Because one of my favorite things that they added for Elden Ring was an item called the Flask of Wonders Physic. And you get... I showed Ketas when I helped him out on his last Elden Ring stream. But it's a potion that you get to customize the effects on. And there's some really cool things you can do. Some of them are very standard, like heal a certain amount of HP, a certain amount of FP... increase your stamina regen, all that fun jazz. And then there's some, like, really interesting ones. That's a Knight's Cavalry. I'm not fighting that yet. Let's see, how effective is this? Pretty effective. Okay. But yeah, there's some, like, really interesting effects you can get. Oh, get him, Rocks. Oh, I'm out. Go to bed. I said go to bed. But one of my favorite ones that I rocked for quite a while during my initial playthrough was the Opaline tier, I think is what it's called. And it gives you a one-time shields where... Wow, that flew over their heads. Incredible. Will that work? Thank you. It'll give you a one-time shield where you'll only take 10% of the initial, like, the intended damage. Ow! Stupid bats. Man, this spell's really good. Okay. I don't know what my friend's talking about with magic. Magic is fucking nuts. But I've also been looking around. There's some really interesting effects. One that I really want to get, but you only get really late in the game, gives you HP whenever you're supposed to take damage for a little while. So it's just, you're an immortal tank for a hot second. And then there's one of them that is actually very, very important for fighting a late game boss. Let's buff my stamina a little bit. So yeah, this is the new character, or the newest Moonlight Knight. And without the light in her face, she kind of has this, like, shadowy effect. Kind of. Looks nuts. It took me a second to realize that was a squirrel. Yeah, like, she gives me... Like, the design makes me think of Dimitri from Three Houses, post-time skip. Oh, is that a Score Bunny emote? It looks very Score Bunny-esque, but I honestly can't tell. Sir, what are you doing up here?
Well, that's very kind, but no, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished.
Excuse you.
Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order.
Also, remember, stay hydrated, everyone.
Me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Alright, we got our mission. I want my horse. Down here, there was the giant that me and Ketas fought, and I really want to showcase just how dumb this sword is to you guys. So, this is a sword you can get in Caelid called the Sword of St. Trina, and it applies sleep. So it's not a whole lot, and not everything is weak to it, but for the giants, I know for sure are weak to it. See, there it is. That tells you the effect procced. And he just goes to bed. And you get a free riposte. Sleepy time. Gotta run, have fun, love. I love how fluid the animation is for everything in this game. Same here, this game is fantastic. I hope you have yourself a wonderful night, Leone. It was good to getting to see you. Ooh, and then immediately a riposte. Hell yeah, brother! Oh, I wasn't sure if that would kill in time. What ho? And then right in here, this is where our stop is. Though I'm definitely going to go to the fort and do some shenanigans down there. I do wonder if the rune bears are weak to sleep. Because if they are, that'd be really nice. Rune bears are awful, and you guys will see what they are up close. I don't think I can level up yet. Level ups are already so expensive. Though if I increase my dexterity, I know where I can get a bunch of levels really fast. Okay, I see it. I really don't want to attempt for that, mostly because of the item that you get from doing that shenanigans. So there's... Let's see. I don't have the telescope, which makes this a little bit harder. You guys see those trees off yonder in the distance, right behind my character's head? That's the ending point of a dungeon on the other side in Caelid, like over somewhere here-ish. From those cliffs up there, technically you'd think, oh, I can just drop down and get to it, but it's high enough that you die to fall damage. There's a neat little trick that I saw that lets you get down there early, and you can get the sword without needing to do the dungeon. It's a really interesting straight sword that scales off of your luck stat, and has a really neat Ash of War. Oh, there's the frame drops I was talking about. Come back here. Yeah, so far that's my only complaint with this game, is the frame drops are not so friendly. Listen, I see you. Do you really want to do this? Go to bed. What are you gonna do about it, Mr. Bear? Oh. Oh, the normal bears are really weak to sleep. Absolutely incredible. So how's things been going for you guys? Because like I said, I haven't seen you guys in a hot minute, and I can't say I'm particularly active on the Discord. So someone give me some drama to listen to or something along those lines. Also, that's a rune bear. Just here for the cookbook. Don't mind me. I really don't want to deal with you right now. I don't know about drama. Well, just like give me some tidbits. I'd like to hear about you guys while we're out here adventuring in the middle of the night. Just out here vibing goodly. Out. That was a rev. Give me the good shit. Okay, that wasn't much good shit, but I'll take it. There's the howling. Honestly, it's interesting that the howling belongs to one of my favorite characters out of this. Like, this guy, Alexander, and Turtle Pope are my favorite characters out of this game. And I'm excited to show you guys Turtle Pope. Because truly, he is a blessing. Go to bed. I just wanted to make sure it didn't get up. I'm here for this and that's it. It's not even what I'm gonna use. Still sleeping? Alright. Elden Ring is very pretty. Like, aesthetically, this game is just a great big vibe. When I get back to what I'm going to consider my home point for this area, I will be happy to kind of do a little showcase of what we get to look at. The bug. The bug. The ground slam. Just slap your ass on something and call it good. Whew, bless me. Also, for anyone that's curious, I mentioned at the start of the stream, the main reason I'm not doing my my face cam for this is my room is a goddamn mess, and I don't want to live with my shame. Okay, so we're at Limgrave East. We want to head in that direction. But yeah, this game's super pretty. And it's just so much fun. This is arguably my new favorite Souls-like game. Oh yeah, that's right. Up over yonder.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, please. Buy some. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Let's see. I'll buy the cookbook, because that is very good to have. Ooh, but I don't have enough for that. You know, I already know what weapons I'm going for in this. I'll keep the flail just in case. Just because I know what I'm going to be going for with that. Photo Nerd says, I've been playing Elden Ring and I've been enjoying it. I'm trying to get better weapons and armor. I just got wrecked at the coastal cave to the demi-humans. Ah, okay. I know exactly where you were. Coastal Cave is actually an area I plan on going to in this stream. But, yeah, the game is very, very rough at the start, especially for a new player, just because, A, you don't know what to expect, and B, the scaling for this game was changed quite a bit. So my favorite example is HP. So let's go to status, that's the better way to show it. So in Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne, with the Vigor stat, if you hit 27, you'd be at about 1,000 health. In this game, to hit about 1,000 health, I think you need to hit 31 Vigor, and so that kind of shows where scaling is. Your early levels are scaled down, so you don't gain as much. So upgrading your gear is a really good way to go about increasing your character's stats and stuff like that. But for the early game is really rough on that sense. Oh goodness, that was the worst time for a frame skip. Magic is dumb. Magic is really dumb. Like, wholeheartedly, my initial playthrough was Strength Faith. This one is Intelligence something. I really don't know what my plan is for it. But magic is incredible in this game. Just both kinds, incantations, sorceries, like, they are a blessing. Bonk. Magic seems to be very OP in this game. A little bit. Like, they gave a lot more tools to make magic stronger, but you kind of have to, like, for the most part, you have to go full, full mage build, pretty much, to kind of hit that point. Other than that, it's still kind of a, like, really nice utility to have, just having a ranged combat of some sorts. I'm hoping to find that boss that gives you that summon that is basically another version of you. The Mimic Tier is A, a really cool boss, and B, a really great summon. So, when you do get it, I know where to get it. I used the crap out of that in my initial playthrough. I would wholeheartedly recommend upgrading it to plus 10 as soon as you can. Because that boy slaps. Especially, like, I think mostly it depends on your build. If your character is, like, fairly soft, the Mimic Tier summon will always end up being a little bit tankier than you are. And sleepy time. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you know what? You guys fight. I'm just gonna... Thank you. And we take care of you. Thank you very much. But yeah, Mimic Tier, like, top tier summon. But I think truly it depends on what your build is. My build was very tanky and had a lot of magic, a lot of damage. So my Mimic Tier ended up being just really good out of the get-go. But if you're, like, very frail, basically... Oh my goodness. Basically, like, a full mage build. Oh, it hit the helmet. Your Mimic Tier will be a little bit less of something you want to rely on, just because if you're wholeheartedly a mage, you want something to eat the aggro. And so it'd be best to get one of the other summons. But, yeah, if you're a very upfront kind of build, Mimic Tier is probably for you. Because it's the tank that out-tanks the tank. Or at least that's how I found it. missed. Would you stop it? I'm tired of being on fire already. Man, that's got a really good reach. Hello. I will say that once I get my builds to where I want it to be, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to get to Mimic Tier, just to see how much damage output we get. I'm not really doing a magic build. I think I chose Vagabond as my class. I mean, that's fine. The big thing with Dark Souls is your build can end up being whatever you want it to be. So if you decide, oh, I want to try magic later, you can do it. And it's super nice. But, I mean, I have a very, like, big soft spot for straight-up melee builds. Especially straight-up strength, just because of how dumb it is watching a guy with 2 ultra great swords running around. Because they brought back power stancing, and that's probably the best move they've ever done. I think I might do magic later just to do a broken run. I get that. That's a little bit of what I was doing with this one. I wasn't expecting faith incantations to be as good as they were, but like I always knew I was going to come back to do a Moonlight Knight build. And then currently my second character that I made is a arcane like bleed build. Because bleed in any FromSoft game is just super dumb. Like, a friend of mine, his initial playthrough is a bleed build with the... it's a set of weapons called the Bloodhound Claws, and they apply bleed like a motherfucker. And his entire shtick is just run around really fast and hit them really fast, and hopefully they don't hit you in return. Okay, let's go to the church. I need to make it nighttime so I can get the spirit calling bell. I'm also wanting to get the Berserk weapon. Just the straight-up greatsword. I think the straight-up greatsword, like, it's just, the name is greatsword. I think that's in Caleb. Hello, magic lady with 2 faces.
The talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Yes.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
You've got 2 sets of arms.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits, summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers?
Thank you, kind lady. Let's see. Don't have enough for a level up. Though I probably should upgrade the sword. I'll just get a good kick in my damage. About the howling.
In the Mistwood, I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolves howl.
I also love how she looks like Shirshke. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Like, a little bit. She's got that kind of, like, little witch sort of look to her, and I kind of appreciate it. She does have a very interesting design. You know what? Yeah, let's get all the pots. Pots are importante. And then we're gonna go down to Coastal Cave because I want to grab the Tailor kit before I forget. Go to bed. No rage, only dreams. Oh, that didn't upgrade damage all that much. No rage, only dreams. The sword's super dumb, oh my goodness. Oh, I hit him out of the sleep. Ow. Woo. Go to bed. Sleep time is now. Thank you. Why am I allowed to summon ashes here? I don't really need to at this point. Okay, and if you see one of these, it's actually one of the little bugs. They're just invisible as they run around. You'll kind of run into a lot of them. Okay, that's where he comes across. It's better to just kind of figure out where they end up and try to hit them on the way through. Oh, you know what? I just realized I forgot to upgrade my flask. Got it. What ho? Sleepy time. I also need to upgrade my flasks. Yeah, thankfully in just Limgrave and the Weeping Peninsula, sleepy time, you can get enough flasks to get, let's see, I think it's +4, because there's one church in Limgrave, and then there's like 3 churches in the Weeping Peninsula. Go to bed. The land octopus ovary just reached right up in their gabagoo and yanked it out, I guess. Because that's sanitary. Go to bed. Sword is just easy mode, oh my goodness. As you can see here, the Sword of St. Trina is pretty hot. Okay. Onwards to the Cave of the Coastal. Oh, I missed. Okay. Let's see. I always lose track of where the entrance is. Oh, it's right here. Duh. The Cave of a Coastal Nature. There's the thing. This cave reminds me a lot of Goblin Slayer. You know, that's... It's not a good thought to be having while I'm playing a female character. Oh, well, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, it is dark as fuck, and I don't have a torch or a lantern. So we're gonna take this slow. I forgot about that. I realized that I wasn't following. Well, I appreciate it nonetheless. Hi, Mark. Group ahead, therefore try defeating one by one. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're a big one. But not by much. So many bloodstains. How many new people came in here and were just like, I don't need a torch. I don't need to summon him. I'll be fine. I've got my sleepy sword and my magics. Simple as. Begone, foul beasts! Oh my goodness. Well, it's sleepy time for him. Oh no, I fucked up. Go back to bed. Sleep, young one! Sword's dumb. I'm glad I thought of using it, but oh my goodness. Okay, we aren't returning to that yet, because when you beat it, you get access to the other side. And what's over here is really handy if you're an incantation player. AKA if you have faith in any part of your build. Good gracious, I need to grab the lantern. Because it spits you out down here. And barring using the grace up here to teleport, this is the only way over here as far as I'm aware. Yeah. The Beyonds! The Beyonds! Thankfully. So yeah, this is where when you kill dragons, you just straight up pull their heart out of their body. Let's see, will it let me? It's very finicky for some odd reason, where it'll just kind of do the animation, then not pull up the menu. But when you have a dragon heart, you can go to one of the 2 churches of Dragon Communion and trade them in for the dragon spells, which are all, honestly, pretty good. Okay. Let's increase my intelligence. I will want to increase my dexterity a little bit. But now I have the ability to alter garments from that tailoring set, which I don't have anything to alter right now, so nothing to worry about. Let's see. So down south is the Weeping Peninsula, and that will get you a really decent place to go, actually. Oh, it didn't hit his horse. Get bodied. Come back. Thank you. I just want the souls. That was the wrong button. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to having sorceries instead of incantations and all of their shenanigans forthwith, or whatever the word would be. Ow. I don't appreciate what you did to my haunts. It's nighttime. These guys should be more susceptible to sleep. Go to bed. Oh shit, there's a slight drop. And that ruined my jump input. Excelente! Ow! Fuck you! Just gotta get up. Ow! Sneaky beaky like! Okay, that's what I came here for. Fuck you. Come back. Oh, safety. Do you know the Encanto lore? No, I do not. I actually haven't watched that movie yet. Oh, that was a heavy hit. I've heard a lot of people talking about it, so I kind of expected it to be pretty good, but like I said, I haven't tried it. I haven't given it a shot yet. We're doing a Discord movie night soon. Well, if I'm not busy with work or trying to stream, I'd be down to come by and watch. Let's see. Get sneaky. Get sneaky. Give him the hit. It spells dumb. This whole build's dumb. Spirit springs make you not take fall damage, and that's really nice. Duck and weave, duck and weave. That man's dead. I want this. I'll take it. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Oh, yeah, it's all coming together. So what are you guys up to other than watching my shenanigans? Anyone multitasking? Trying to do the impossible? Or supposedly impossible? Let's see. I've got one, but it's not much. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Kid is supposedly sad yanking, and I'm trying to get further. Elden Ring. A sad yanking? Is that like the sad to bait?
There, might I bend your... My name is Irina. I've escaped from...
Accidentally hit A few times.
The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father...
He told me to say it. Why is that the thing you would tell him to say?
He says it's his duty. As commander.
Chilling and chasturbate. Oh no.
I fear for father's life. The servants are full wrath. Filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you.
Samurai!
Would you mind taking a letter to my father? At the castle. My soul wishes that he escape. Even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you.
I will deliver the letter.
Dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle. If
We shall do it, verily. Mushroom. Why is it always dog? Dark Souls dogs are the worst dogs. Change my mind. The Morning Star. Would I be able to equip that? Because that one's just the strength requirement. Yeah, I'd be able to equip that if I two-hand it. I could try to end the stream with a very, very cheesy thing that scores you 5 dragon hearts and a bunch of souls. He did. Okay, you guys are fairly resistant to sleep. Take that into accounting. Thank you. Come again. I forget what's up this yonder direction. Jack Diddley Squat. I guess I can go this way and catch the bug by surprise. Didn't the Joker be using Joker Toxin here too? I mean, maybe. I actually don't know. I'm not super big on DC. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I never really grew up with it. So I don't know jack shit. The Dusty who laughs. I mean, I laugh like crazy because I'm kind of a ding dong, but I don't think I'm Joker levels of crazy. Just out here touching grass.
Buying or selling?
And selling. And then buying. Mayhaps. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got the Bastard Sword. That's good to know for future builds, because I really like Bastard Swords for Well, at least in Dark Souls, I really like them, but they're also really short range, so it's never to my own use. Scale armor. It honestly doesn't look too bad. But why is this so expensive? Honestly, like, most of the items that I want are drops, so I don't think I need to worry about buying any armor. Stone sword key would be nice. The cracked pot. Yeah, let's grab that just for crafting. And then we're off to get some more sacred tears, because I know where 3 of them are. Gee, where's... Oh, it's farther down, that's right. Let's go and grab the map first. And try not to die! Because there's a man off yonder. Map acquired. Oh, also, while I'm over in this direction with Torrent, I can show you where to get a really goofy looking shield. Up and over yonder. The great turtle shield. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't quite have the strength for it. But it's just effectively a giant turtle shell, and it gives you enhanced stamina regeneration. It's like the Grass Crest shield from the other Souls games. Why is it always something incredible? Very generous that they made those not give you fall damage. Let's keep my staff at the ready. I'll bonk him eventually. Get bonked. Or actually, I will want my shield at the ready. These rats have the eyes of frenzy. Frenzy's, I found out after my initial playthrough, is at the center of something far more sinister, and it makes me that much more curious about it. The Eye of Yellow. Just gotta be very careful around the rats. Since rats are always a pain in the keister, them being able to apply Frenzy is not great. Thank you. I don't need you charging that. Nope, nope, nope. That's fine. Just go to bed. Go to bed. You'll feel better in the morning, I promise. The doctor prescribes you take 2 of these and call them never. Excuse me. What the fuck did I say? Flame Crest. A shield that I'm not really going to use. Though I am curious. Does it actually have like a really decent fire resistance? No, not really. It's good for Holy though. It's actually not too shabby. Nope, nope. You stop charging that. Oh, it lives! Ooh, gold roots. That's kind of nice. Some yellow embers, the Flame of Frenzy spell, which is a pretty solid spell, but a little dangerous. Is that all I can do here? I think so. Right over here's our next grace. As much as I want to spend that on the level up, I don't remember how much the lantern costs, so I'm going to not spend any souls if I can help it. I wonder what the Eye of Yellow is for. At least what it can be used for. I got the spell. Out of this house. Be gone, foul beast! Okay, picking up the rune arc, or the glintstone arc, solid choice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's right. There's another one of those dungeons down in here. What ho? At the very least, mining tunnels are usually decently lit, so I can go through here and not worry. And that means I can also spend my levels. Let's see, 143. Not too shabby. It's fine. You heard nothing. Nope, nope. These guys are very attentive compared to some of the other enemies. Out of here. It's really helping you drop down. That'd look a lot more comical. Eight. A lot less rock miners in here. Oh, okay. Rune Arc, or Glintstone Arc, just straight up marks them. Excellent! Ow. I do need to start working on getting Come on, brain. MP, there we go. Or mind upgrades. I don't remember what the boss is here, so I'm going to... keep the remainder of my blue out. That was me being greedy. Go to bed, you cranky old man. I don't know why I'm one-handing that. First off, rump. Correct. Yes, it's mine. Playing very dangerously. The white one. There we go. That is important to know where it is. Just for when I eventually get the moonlight. Don't mind me. I said don't. Okay. Go to bed. Please and thank you. Okay, that's definitely not where I need to go. So let's see. I'm not seeing any more smithing stones. How many do I have? Oh, I've got 17 of the tier 1s, so I've already got enough to fully up, or like fully use up the tier 1s for a weapon. It's you! Ow. Back off. Nope, that's right. It takes a little bit. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to reach you about your extended warranty on your car. Thank you. I'll just take the money out of your account since you're no longer among the living. Okay, that's boss room. Don't... that was... it took me a second. That was just pure, like, no thoughts, head empty conversation. Oh, that's where I came from. You know, that's much better than trying to backstab him, actually. Hello, how are you? Big solid blowout. Some more somber smithing stones, muy importante. Okay, that's right. Let's go and see what's over yonder. 2, technically 3 Estus flasks in a dream. Cotton. Yes. I will sleep splendidly upon this moon. Ooh, getting all sorts of somber tier 1s. Easy. Oh, that's got reach. But so do I. Woo. Spells, baby. Oh, that's right. That's how you get this dumb shit weapon. Ahoy! Avast ye scallywags. It's just a whole ass anchor. See, that would be a weapon I'd use for a meme run. Right, can't go down there. Poisonous bullshit. You know what? I'm just gonna... Oh, those spirit springs are a blessing. I would like to sit at a bonfire. Or site of grace, or whatever. I'm still calling it bonfire. No, nothing can stop me. See, that's what I mean about the fucking dudes with the torches being dangerous. That active hitbox for just it being out there is stupid. And it can very easily dismount you from your horse. Oh, oh, give me that. Oh, there was a centipede there, too. Clever. Gross, but clever. Do I have 2 golden seeds? I do not. Now we get to go and see one of my favorite things in this game. The Wandering Mausoleums. That's right, these boys love to disappear. Yeah, the Wandering Mausoleums are just aesthetically one of my favorite entities in this game. Like, that entire premise is dope as shit. Ow. Go to bed. I know what I said. Excellent. Woo. Sleepy time. It's very interesting that some enemies are just like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed, and then other ones are just will actually try to stay awake, which is honestly a fun little touch. Ooh, that was close. Guard counters, baby! Man, these boots are rusted to shit. Alright. Just like that, we've got a +4. I don't want to deal with the poison bullshit. Almost. Just gotta pop that, and then this handy dandy fella's where we get our lantern. As well as the Zweihander and a stone sword key. Well, actually 3 of them, but I don't have enough for that. Or at least not enough that I want to spend. Just like that, we can pop it on and we've got our own personal source of light. Truly a blessing. You know what? I forgot to do what I try to do all the time. Friend. I always fall behind on making markings for where the merchants are. Because I usually get the few that are in the starting areas and then I just forget. Okay. Let's keep increasing health because that's important. And then there was a dungeon over yonder. Here-ish. Though actually, if there's one thing that I want to do, I'm gonna show you guys a secret. It's a real dumb secret. Ow. I've been shot in the face. That knight is not where he needs to be. Double thing. Double beat down. My guard. This man's about to get fucked up. He's gonna say he's giving me a run for my money, and then I got the parry. So at the very top of this tower, there's a chest. And inside the chest is something very important. The mist. I'm already out of water. Oh no, I've got a little bit of water. And now we're at the top of the map. We were here. And now we're here. You know what? Actually, I should rest, just because of my lack of resources. These boys are really easy to knock down, and they take a lot of damage from ripostes. 2,000, in fact. And then while they're getting up, you can just knock them down again. This shit's easy money. Get that damage. Oh, God. I just needed you to not be over where you were. Thank you. Have a good day. Fuck him up. This would be a little faster if my weapon had a little bit more damage. Two-handed heavies are your friend. And you know, he does give out a pretty decent chunk of change. But there's the real treasure. A talisman that gives you HP regeneration. It's a nice starting one, and it's also pretty good for a little bit later. Especially if you're going like regen build sort of shenanigans. Lyre ahead. Behold, tree. Praise the whole. Gotta love the Souls community. I wonder where that takes you, because I'm pretty sure you could at the very least get here through some other means. But that other means, I got no clue. I want to hit at the very least 20 before I start focusing on other stats. Let's see. Fourth Church. I think that one's close to that cave that I was thinking of. Thank you for haunts. It's right over here. Get the mushroom. Get those activated. But honestly, since I don't know if I'm going to be doing multiplayer in this run, those are probably useless to me. Oh, right, it's this muck. Get out of the goo. The gabagoo. You know, that's probably a little bit more cost efficient. Maybe. Maybe not. Whew. That was close. Let's see. I think that's the pathway forward. I don't have any of the things. Or at least I don't think I do. Do I... Nope, I don't have the recipe for it either. Fuck! I'll make some fire bombs, though. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. I hate poison swamps, and there's so fucking many. Miyazaki and his poison fetish. I'm just not even going to try to deal with the little bone slimes or whatever they're called. Good nice. Prime use of that arc. Honestly, I'm really liking this spell. What ho, boss room! Okay, plant is sleepy. Give me the hit. Imagine making a plant sleep. The body. The Viridian Ember Medallion. I could not say that word to save my life. Oh my god. Help. I'm having a stroke. How... Oh wait. It's probably that other path. That's how you get up there. Pardon me, Mr. Goo. First name Gaba. Well, that rat went the other direction, and I don't know why. But I'll take it! Contraria leaf. Neato. I don't have the thing for making exalted flesh, even though I didn't really use them all that much. The attack buff from them didn't last as long as I'd liked, especially with how I play these games. Oh, cookbook. I'm out of here. Don't care about being poisoned. The rats. Get me out of here. This place is a madhouse. Still poisoned. Alright, gotta change that. Yeah. Just keep going for health. Yeah, we'll do that. Gave me some of those. Oh, and it gave me the poison and blood grease. Or I think it's just the blood poison grease. Very, very interesting. I can make pots of shit. Homebrewed! God, that's awful. Okay. I didn't really explore that. I don't know if there's anything down there. I do want to do the fight with the Erdtree Guardian, so we'll go up over here. Then that'll more than likely be the last thing we do, maybe? Well, we'll see. This game's way too addictive. Get bodied. Look at that damage. I know not if this thing can be put to sleep. Get the riposte though. Woo. Gotta go fast. Ow. That should do hurt. Oh, I get to end it with her riposte. Hell to the... Yeah, brother. Eat shit. And beating those is how you get tears. And these are like two of my absolute favorite crimson tears. Or crystal tears, not crimson. Because the crimson one gives you health regeneration, and then the other one is a one-time shield, which is hot. Pretty hot. Okay, and then I do want to go down there. Don't mind me, Mr. and Mrs. Bat. I'm just passing through. Nothing to be alarmed of, I promise. Ooh. Well, we're learning the hard way. Okay, that was very delayed. I thought that was... we lived, and then we didn't. Cool. I'm gonna say last side of grace, because I don't know where that Stake of America is. Cool-y Oskies. Let's see, is there any shenanigans over here? I mean, yes, there's shenanigans, but I don't know if that leads to a cave or not, and I really want to check it out. Because like I said, I missed out on a lot of side content with my initial playthrough, just because I was trying to mix, like, doing the initial playthrough and then playing with friends. Okay, nothing up here. That's good. So there's still plenty I missed. So basically, if any of you fine fellas find anything you find interesting, let me know, and I can let you know if I've seen it or not. And if I haven't, then I would be probably on top of trying to do that. Sleep. I said sleep. Okay, well, then perish. You could have just taken a nap and we would have been fine. But no, you had to wake up, because I'm a ding-dong, and I hit you. I've got no one to blame but myself. Oh, good heavens! Just get me a spell and a staff that I may or may not use later. Ooh. Here's something I didn't find last time. Faith not crystal tier. Okay. I guess that's where that is. That would have been nice. So the not crystal tiers increase a certain stat depending on, you know, what kind it is. So that would give me a temporary buff into my faith stat. I think it's like 10 points. It's a really sizable buff. So would recommend if you want to go a little bit glass cannon-y. Items! There were traps! Good thing I'm on my haunts. Fuck you guys. Alright, I can't open up that. This is headed east. So I've not been in that tower up there. Oh yeah, that's right, that there's a thingamabob over in yonder direction. Let's get this shit. Okay. That's 20 in HP. It's pretty solid for where we are. I can start focusing a little bit in Dex and then mostly into Intelligence. Because if I remember correctly, the Intelligence requirement for the Moonlight is like 38, I think, which is, I think, the highest base requirement. Out of any of the Moonlight Greatswords, which is pretty good. High. Whomstatively. Coming in. Hope you guys don't mind. You look like you mind. I guess that's the other way I could have come in. Transporter trap? Surprise. Oh, it's the hand ballista. Oh, that's where you get it. 30 strength. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can fire ballista bolts out of that fucker. Just out here cranking that hog. Just get out there and bust a nut. I'm getting dumber by the moment. Dumber by the moment and cheaper by the dozen. You know, the usual. Oh, it's just for rocks? Oh, you guys led me on. You sons of bitches. Okay, before we go and do other shenanigans, let's do the trial of the tower. Wordis' rise. Seek 3 wise beasts and beat the ever-loving shit out of them. Eat shit, dogs. You think you can run around me? There's the other one. And then the last one just kind of hangs out in the water here, but I think he's invisible? Yeah. So you can kind of tell when you run into it like that. Up and up and up and too many ladders. Is there anything on the other side? Not really. Okay. It's kind of interesting when because I have a friend who's really big into, like, mage stuff. Like, he's always really big on using magic characters and kind of stuff like that for any games like this. So when he hopped in here, he's like, hot damn, I would love to live in this. This is just a whole-ass wizard tower. And he tried to, like, get up into the chair and then did that, and he just kind of sat there and, like, contemplated his life for a little bit and was just like, I've made a grievous mistake. And honestly, that was something that made me laugh a lot. But the reward for doing so is a focus stone, and that lets me equip 1 extra spell. So I'm no longer stuck to 2, I now have 3. And you know, that's just neat. Witches. He's got gravity magic. But I've got these clean bonks. Oh, that does reach. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Drop anything? No. Because the dragonflies are lame. Give me that good stuff. Their heads are actually kind of nice. You can use them in the recipe for the item that restores you from poison, which is really nice, as we all know. I think we'll do this dungeon and then that'll be it for me, because we're hitting 3 hours and it's getting close for my bedtime. Because I've still got to work in the morning, but what-oh adventure and all that jazz. These little imps are bastards. A little bit easier when you've got a little bit of magic damage. And a solid shield to protect yourself with. If you run in here without a shield, these guys can be a giant pain. Trap ahead. Oh, I think I know what trap that is. Catacombs are tricky places. So normally, see that fun stuff? You step up here, it goes up, and it bonks you. But you actually want to go underneath. More often than not. Oh, look, dead people. These guys just kind of spawn endlessly, so I'm just here to grab the loot and then leave. Be wary of behind. Be wary of plump sort. Give me the plant. Though earnestly with Glintstone Arc, I would be able to take care of them really fast. I do kind of want to see how fast that can be. Okay, it requires 3 casts. They do drop mushrooms, which is nice. Let's leave. Be wary of Rump. Ow. I always forget about you, you cheeky bastard. We hiya! And bam, boss door. Ow! Trying to avoid all of this. Welcome to the Erdtree Burial Watchdog. Ow. One of the creepiest bosses from his design. Don't think I can put you to sleep. Mostly because I think stone creatures don't need sleep. Well, that was a bold move. We got some spirit ashes for our trouble. Right, still technically in here. Okay. basically the last thing we would need to do is go down to Castle Morn, but as I said, it is getting close to my bedtime, so we'll save that adventure for tomorrow, because I do plan on streaming tomorrow. So we'll do a save there. Thank you very much for everyone who came by to watch. I hope you've been enjoying this so far. I'm very excited to do more of this game, and I'm curious how many episodes it's going to be. Because that's something I always laughed about to myself with the other FromSoft Soulsborne games was, what, I think Dark Souls 2 was the one that lasted the longest. Let's take a look at the channel. Let's see, playlists. Gotta go way back. Okay, Dark Souls 3 only took 5 streams, Bloodborne was 6, Dark Souls Remastered was 5, Demon Souls was 6, and then Dark Souls 2 was 9. So it's honestly a decent amount of time, especially considering how long those streams were. You want to join us in voice chat? Yeah, I'll hop in for a little bit after I finish up here. So I'm excited to see how long this takes, though. So I'm going to bed, but I'm going to be joining the group chat in a little bit. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the next stream. We'll be continuing the adventure, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Alright. Stay safe, have a wonderful night, and remember to take care of yourself.